Receiving Your Abundant Life. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, we know your life is abundant because we know as you are in your physical life, experiencing what you are, where you don't like it, that's contrast, and your inner being sets it up. So these little images here, the more preferred situation here is moved into vibrational reality by your inner being. So if you're experiencing not as much money or not as much loving relationship, if you're in a business, running a business, or part of the management of a business, or employee of a business, any of that's vocational stuff. If it's not where you want it to be, your inner being sets up the more preferred version of it here in vibrational reality. If your health is not where you want it to be, that's always in vibrational reality for you to receive. If your money is not where you want it to be, you want more flow of that, your inner being sets that up. So everything is set up. So your life really is abundant, okay? And it's very important that you acknowledge that. You're receiving the abundance. You're not trying to get it. You're not trying to make it happen. You're not wondering if you can be. You are. And this is about receiving it, receiving your abundant life. So the contrast is done. The expansion is done. The path is set up. Now, receiving your abundant life. That means receiving the path, and the path is today. It's every day. It's every minute of every day that you're receiving the path. There's no wait time. You got to be an active participant in the receiving of your dreams and desires because it's a moment-by-moment vibrational thing. So as you are in alignment, and it's very easy to be in those good feeling places as you go through your day about all the matters of your day. It's not something you have to try to do, or you have to be vigilant, or you have to ask yourself, oh, am I feeling good now? When you're in alignment, you just see the things in your day naturally as the way that they're serving you. And you know your inherent goodness, and you know the inherent goodness of life. You know this creative process, so nothing's bothering or upsetting you. So that would allow for that natural, these things would come flowing in on the path, and the details would show up in a way that would make that new experience come into and replace the existing experience that you do not like. It'll all naturally come flowing in when you are going through your days in a place of ease and calm and optimism, relaxed, all those good, easy, happy, joy, those emotions are telling you your thoughts are in alignment and your vibration is high, so it's just a natural consequence that these things will flow into your life. So how do we do that? How can we know if we're doing that on a daily basis? So let's look at these little graphs here. So for each dream that you have, you want to know if you feel the dream. So that's something that you're going to think about in your day as you go through your day. Very likely that dreams that you have, desires, are going to come into your mind. And when they do, you want to be high vibration about those thoughts because, see, a vibrational reality, the thing that you want is high vibration, and the path is all high vibration. So in order to receive, you got to be high vibration. So if you are thinking about your desires and your dreams, you've got to be here at a 10. You want to know, okay, yeah, I'm 10. 10 means I'm feeling it. I know it. It's done. I'm excited about it. I can even talk about it like it's here now emotionally. I could talk with somebody and be so emotionally engaged and involved in the thoughts of it that they would think I had it. That's number 10. That's where you want to be. That's the high vibration thoughts of your dream. So that's one part that you want to have in order. And if you're there, that's great. Now, yourself, high vibration. If you're feeling unworthy in any way, not good enough, questioning yourself, that's low vibration energy. You got to get that up to high vibration. You got to know your worth, your value, the fact that you came here as perfection, success, qualities that are absolutely amazing. You're absolutely perfect as you are. You don't need to be different for anyone, for anything, for any reason. You just got to be yourself, and you'll always be in demand. That's just the way this universe is. So you want to make sure that that's a number 10, and you can go to my self-worth monitor on my website under questionnaires and check that out. Make sure you are a number 10 on your self-worth, or you're working on it, because that's where you want to be. You want to be in that high vibration zone with regard to yourself. And going back to the dream, you could even practice with a friend and just tell them the story of your dream in an emotional sense that they can see you're feeling it. They wouldn't even really know that you didn't have it because it would feel emotionally like you did. So you can test that out because a lot of times as we grow up, we lose connection with our imagination and being able to talk about things first person, present tense, or even past tense like it already happened. A lot of times people get uncomfortable with that because it just feels awkward, oddly enough, that it's very natural to us. But again, that's one of those disconnections that happen to us with faulty beliefs. So you want to test out your ability to be a dreamer, that you are in your high vibration dream ability, and then you're there. You're a vibrational match to the things that you want, and that's going to allow you to receive the path to your abundant life. Same thing with yourself. You want to be up there so you can be receiving the path. You see, when you look at these graphs, there's never a time when you should say, well, am I receiving what I want or not? Am I in the vibration of how do I know if I am? When's it coming? So you never have to answer or ask any of those questions, because if all of this stuff is high vibration, then it's on the way. You're receiving the path. It's absolutely happening now. So let's look at the other two graphs here. So ease, a place of ease means you're not bothered and you're not upset. Nothing's getting your attention in any negative feeling way. You just understand it all, how it's serving you, how it's vibrational feedback. Ease is a really good word. When you're going through your day, you want to check in with yourself. Am I feeling at ease as I go into traffic, as I go into my job, as I'm shopping, as I'm paying bills, as I'm spending money? Am I at ease? Am I at ease doing all these things? Because ease means you are absolutely void of resistance. You're just feeling everything is taken care of, that from the creative process perspective, everything's set up to work out for you. As you're feeling that ease, then everything is flowing. All the details are coming to you for everything to work out for you. That's just the way it is in this universe. You're naturally worthy and deserving to have all you want. So ease is a really all-encompassing word, because if you're feeling angst, or you're feeling bored, or you're feeling angry, or you're feeling frustrated, or you're feeling guilty, you're not at ease. So you want to track your ease, and you, at the end of every day, you could look where you are with ease, and you could even break this down into different areas of your life. If you know there's an area where you've not been at ease, then you want to gauge that area. So it'd be good to break this graph into specific areas of your life, because you might be in ease in one area, but there could be a lot of resistance in another. So you want to track that ease. Now this graph will go together with the faulty belief graph. Now, different than the other graphs, you can see you want to work your way up to a 10, to a high vibration. Faulty beliefs, you start at a 10 and you work your way down to get to a high vibration, because 10 means you've got a raging faulty belief going on. And you know that because as you keep your daily emotion tracker, you can see negative emotion. Negative emotion means you got a thought out of alignment. You look at that thought has its roots in a faulty belief. So whatever you're saying, it would relate to something that you can't have what you want, or it's going to be hard, or you're unsure, or you're not good enough. It would always fall into those kinds of faulty beliefs. So anything that you would say would be in that, and then you trace that back. And then you keep track of that faulty belief, and you deactivate it, because you have a list of your faulty beliefs. You have you're documenting these faulty beliefs. Let's just say, for example, you have 10 faulty beliefs. So then adjacent to each one, you're going to have a new script, a new response, so that when that situation happens that you react to, and you want to stop reacting. So you want to respond to the situation so you're not reacting, and now you're deactivating that faulty belief. See, when you react, then you keep it active, and it stays at the same level of vibration, and it just keeps coming back and interfering. But as it comes, and you respond to it with you get a new response. So let's just say you work with somebody and you find that there's something going on there between you and a supervisor or a fellow employee that's not that when you experience them, there's some kind of negative experience there. And you would say, well, yeah, that person there, I get bothered, I get upset when I'm engaged with them, whatever. And then what you want to do is you want to come up with a response to when you're in vicinity of them, you're working with them or you're connecting with them, whatever it is, that you have a way to think about them in a new way so that it's not bothering you, it's not upsetting you. You see, you've got to deactivate that faulty belief, because it's the faulty belief that's causing them to come to you in a way that you don't like it. So as you change that, then reduce that faulty belief, deactivate it, then one of two things are going to happen. The law of attraction is going to separate you from that person in some way, or you're going to connect with them at a higher vibration, but something's going to change for sure. So we want to track all these things. See, when we track them, then we'd be very proactive in our own day, in our own life about our vibration. We never have to ask anybody or wonder, are the things that I want on the way? So am I receiving? Because remember, the contrast is done, the expansion is done, everything is done. 99, in one of my other videos, I said 99% is done, and the path is done. And then there's this 1% of us feeling good, right? Positive emotion, positive focus. And so when dreams come into our mind, we want positive focus. When our self comes into our mind, we want positive focus. When just going through the day, we want to feel ease. And when we do, then we're high vibration, and we're a vibrational match to the path and to our desires. So now we can say we're receiving. At the end of the day, you can look at these indicators and you can say, oh yeah, today was a day of receiving, right? I'm in that energy that's matching the things that I want. And so I'm receiving the path. Now the path doesn't always look exactly like the things that you want, not for a while sometimes, but it's just a flow of your day that's high vibration, and things are happening relative to that vibration. So the flow, like I talk about in the 7 stages, you got the flow in stage 5, things are just going easier, they're flowing easier. And then in stage 6, there's trending manifestations, not the full-blown thing, but it's like, hey, things are manifesting in a way that feel really good. And then there's stage 7, which is the full-blown thing. So ease allows you to know if you are in that high vibration, and if there's some area of your life that you're not at ease, that you're increasing the ease so that you get everything up into a 10 in your high vibration. And then the faulty belief, as you want to maybe look at those once a week at the end of the week and say, okay, have I made progress on this faulty belief in terms of deactivating it? So have I had some situations this week, and did I react the same way, or did I use this new response that I have? And if you use your new response, then you can rescore your faulty belief and you can downgrade it. You can say, okay, it used to be a 10, and now I really feel like I'm handling the situation so much more quickly, not as severely. So you feel like, okay, I'm down to an 8. And then the next week you can look at that again. You might be down to a 6, and so on and so forth. And so you can gauge day by day, week by week, that you're coming into alignment with the vibration of the path and of the things that you want. And you can know for sure, absolutely 100%. In the creative process, there's no guesswork. The contrast has happened, the expansion has happened, it's a done deal, the path is all set up, and now you can track and trace and set yourself up every day, day by day, and know exactly how you're doing in terms of being aligned with receiving that path. See, there's no more guesswork. This is not sort of a universe where you wonder, if your things are coming or not. You can know from the creative process, and these indicators here that I'm showing you in these graphs, these are things you can do for yourself to know exactly if you're in alignment or getting closer to being in alignment with the vibration of the things that you want and the path to them. And so ask yourself these questions on a daily, weekly basis kind of thing, and find out, score yourself, take your job. Am I at ease with my job? All aspects of my job at ease. and maybe there's one aspect that's not. So you want to monitor that and track it and make changes so that you're getting to a place of ease with it, because you want no resistance in your vibration. You want nothing pulling your vibration down. You must have a high vibration. It must be a match to receive the things that you want, because they're all high vibration and all the details are. So high vibration is not a thing you do. It's just a way of life. It's who we are. And we've learned faulty beliefs that caused us to pull our vibration down. And what these graphs help you do is get your thoughts back in alignment, into natural alignment. And you're not doing it to get things to manifest. You're doing it because it's who you are. It's how life works. And when you understand how everything in your day is serving you, then you just feel good about it. And you feel good because you know this creative process. You know how it works. And so that just gives you that unconditionally good feeling that everything is set up to work out for you. Everything is taken care of and orchestrated for you. And you're completely worthy and deserving of everything you want. And now it's just about you going through your day and feeling good about your dreams, feeling good about yourself, being at ease with everything and everybody in your day. And where you feel like a reaction coming on, there's a faulty belief active there, you're responding to it. You're responding to it now. You're not reacting, and that will all deactivate and completely go away from your life, and it won't create anything more in your life after you deactivate it. So you see, this is not just having a desire or using the law of attraction, as some people say. I didn't even really talk about the law of attraction in here. It's doing its thing, but what you want to do is your thing, and your thing in the creative process is the thoughts that you have going through your day. That's your part in the creative process. The law of attraction is doing its job. Your inner being is doing its job. Everything in the universe is doing its job. You want to do your job, and your job is, when you have a thought, if it doesn't feel good, replace it, correct it, deconstruct it, and get it back in alignment. And these graphs let you see if you're doing that. And if you're doing that, so you can be in complete charge of your vibration, know exactly where you stand. And if you're slipping out of alignment, these graphs will tell you that too. And you can make sure you're practicing responses instead of reactions. Also setting up where you're not at ease with something, setting up a new way, a new perspective to look at that so that you're at ease with that. Okay, so it's completely in your hands. You are the creator of your reality from an energy perspective in the creative process. But even on a daily basis, using your conscious thinking mind, you can track and trace and see where you are and what progress you are, and making sure you're in alignment with the things that you want. It's a perfectly manageable system. You can completely manage your vibration, know where you are, and know if you are in alignment or not. And alignment means you're receiving, and out of alignment means, well, you're receiving something when you're out of alignment, but you're not going to like what you receive when you're out of alignment. Okay? So if you want to receive your abundant life, and you have it, it's vibrationally, you have it, it's all been given to you. You can't say you're not abundant, you are. You absolutely are abundant. This is all about learning to receive it. And now you can know, every day you can track and know if you are in the vibration to receive, or you got work to do to get in the vibration to receive, to get in alignment with that energy of what you want and the path. Okay? So there you are, a system to fully empower you to be in charge of your life, your energy, and have it your way. Okay, thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.